It's Jen of Vegan Adventures of Jane and Jen, and I want to talk a little bit about exceptions. If you look around, there's always an exception to every rule. And that, honestly, is a terrible, terrible thing. Your best bet is to live your life without exceptions. Because if you say, oh, well, I only eat whole, ripe, raw plant foods, or I only eat whole plant foods, whether it's raw or cooked, whatever the case might be, or I'm having this for dinner, and then, oh, well, let's just get a pizza, just this one time. Well, this the thing. These exceptions in your rules will eventually lead you very far off track, because every time you make an exception to just do this one thing, it's easier to make another one and another one and another one, because it's no big deal and oh, whatever. And before you know it, you're making an exception all the time. And then you sit and you struggle and you wonder, why is it that I'm not where I want to be? Why is it that I'm not getting the things I want to get out of life? Why am I not feeling healthy? Why am I not looking healthy? Why am I not reaching any of my goals? Well, that's exactly why. Because you keep making exceptions, and we've all done it. And I'm not saying I've never done it, or I may not do it still, but I'm seeing so many excuses. Like, people set up, like, I'm going to do this challenge, blah, blah. And then they're like, well, I'm not really doing it, but then why the hell are you doing it and videoing it and putting it on YouTube? Like, you are distracting other people. If you're going to be a distraction to other people and say, for X amount of days or time period, I'm going to do this, do it with me, and then you go, well, I'm not really doing it. I don't want to name names here. There's one person that does this constantly, and because of other people, this person has a good amount of followers, and I feel like they are totally railroading people, because a lot of people are looking for someone to show them the right thing to do. So how do you show someone the right thing to do, and then you're doing all the wrong things and not keeping your own promises, and they're supposed to follow you and do what you're doing when they see that you are a cop-out right from the beginning? Like, it is so frustrating to me, and I'm seeing this happening currently, and I'm not understanding. I mean, yes, I get it that, like, some things are hard, but give me a break. I mean, you can't set up a challenge for yourself and do it for a week or 10 days or however long you said, and you're going to have all these people follow you. Then you're like, within 3 days going, well, I don't want to. It's hard. Well, you know what? That's why you aren't successful. That's why you are a complete and total disaster. That's why. And this may come across as bitchy and nasty, and I don't mean it to, because I'm trying to save some of these people that I see that blindly follow this other person. And I don't want to name names because I don't want to have YouTube drama or whatever, but like, they follow this person, and within 2 or 3 days of this person announcing whatever new thing they're doing something different anyway, but they're like, oh, but that's okay, because, oh, well, and because I just don't like this or whatever. Well, geez, too bad. Can you not accomplish anything? Can you not, like, take, the world by the ass just this one time and do what you said you were going to do? I'm going to stop yelling about this now and move on, because you've heard what I have to say about it, and me continuing to talk about it is a waste of time. What else is going on is I am doing my kettlebell workout, and the first day I did it, I read through it, and I kind of misread the directions a little bit. So I didn't do it as long as I was supposed to, but the second day I reread those directions, which was yesterday, and I did it correctly, and wow, I'm sore. So day 2 was today, and I did my exercises again, and I'm like, wow, they're even worse when you're already sore from the first day of doing them the right way. But it's not painful sore, it's good sore, like I know I'm doing something. So I'm excited to see where that leads me. My one girlfriend who gave me the exercises and her kettlebell, because she's outgrown this one, I told her, and she's like, now you understand. But I'm glad, because I can run, I can work out, I can do cardio all day. So I'm glad it's something challenging and something different. And speaking of something different, I am going to have another YouTube channel. This is something Gene's been talking about for a while, and I think he's going to do the filming for me, because it's a little overwhelming for me to try to handle all of the content, the filming, the editing, all of it at one time. So Gene is going to do the filming and the editing, he says. I don't know when he thinks he's going to have time, but we're going to do it. I already have my domain name. I already have the channel name saved, so I am all set there. It's going to be more along the lines of what you guys really enjoyed. Not that you don't like our ramblings and our vegan adventures, but a lot of people really enjoyed the bra chat, the 7-minute bitch in a hurry, get your face together. It's going to be, I don't want to say too much about it until it's done, because I don't know, I just don't. But there is not another channel that I've seen that's quite like it. So I think it's going to be really good, and I think it's going to help so many people. And that's what I really want to do. I've always said my job, what I do for a living, being an image consultant and a stylist, my job is really to make people look good, but I help people, because when they look good, they feel good. And when people feel good, their life is better. So it's going to be a channel to help people. It could be men too, I mean, but it probably predominantly women, but it could definitely be men. And that's what it's going to be about. We're gonna get moving on this. Maybe next week we'll have a little bit of extra time off. Maybe I can do some more work on that. So there's a lot of stuff going on. My arms are really sore, and I guess that's good. And my legs are sore from like many squats. But you know what? It's all good. Looking forward to see what the next couple months bring. And that's that. I will talk to you guys soon. If you like these videos, like and subscribe. If you don't like them, remember, I never care, but I do love when you have nasty things to say. Have an awesome day.